you got to manage like relationships where you're pitching for funding for the Invercargill City rebuild, and you're dealing with central government right across the board in that way. How do you think the rebuild's going, and what was your experience in the planning of this?
Well, I'm so excited for the rebuild. It wasn't an easy feat at all. We had two incredible local businessmen who fronted up with an incredible opportunity. You would just never get that opportunity anywhere else. Someone from an individual coming to you saying, I've got 20 million of my own dollars that I want to invest in our city. How do we make this work?
Wow.
And not only having one, but having two. Two people with $20 million of their own money saying, this is what we want to achieve. This is the ultimate outcome. Here's some contribution. We want to get this done. We want to see Invercargill change and transform. I mean, this is the biggest transformation that we've ever seen within Southland, I believe, in my 45 years. There's just been nothing like it. And what it started to do is there's hope. People are getting excited and starting to get proud of being in Southland and Invercargill. It's so interesting. And I revert back to your comments earlier about people wanting to leave and then come back. But if you look at how the world's changing, we're very fortunate here. The world is moving where you can potentially work from anywhere you want. I think recently Xero announced that, you can work any hours you want and from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
That is just incredible. It's never seen anything like it. It's transformational. Yeah. So why wouldn't you want to come to a place that's affordable to own a home? We have beautiful, there's just a beauty about Southland that's safe, and some would say conservative. And I guess that they're probably right. I would say that. But there's still this magnificent beauty that we're still very much a community here in Southland. So, I think that we're on the verge of becoming probably one of the best places to live. But we have to make that adaptable for people. We've got weather that's not such an attraction, but we can do more now than what we ever have before to mitigate that. If we think big and think strategic and think about the offer. And, my goal was always to have a youth say, I'm from Invercargill and I'm so bloody proud of that. It's not something that I said. I think I might have said I'm from Southland, so I could have been from anywhere. But yeah, it would be nice to see our youth and our rangatahi grow up and say, hey, I'm from Invercargill. It's such a cool place to be. And yeah, the weather's not very good, but this is what else we have to offer, I'm not even sure if I've answered your original question, Sam.
It was amazing.
I just got off on a wee tangent there.
It was great. Let's sort of dig into the planning of it. Did you find any backlash from, or did the council during your tenure find any backlash from people or the public who just said, right, let's keep things the way they are, there's nothing wrong with it? Or do you think?
You always have that, absolutely. But I guess they were the minority, to be fair. I think it was fear. There was a sense of fear for a lot of ratepayers that they didn't, understand. And I get that, like my nan's 80. She's a ratepayer. She's at a different phase of her life. So why on earth should we be spending $26 million or whatever it was in the end to fund a project that she may never get to enjoy? Like, I get that. Completely understand that. And then you've got young people who are like, just get it done already.
Yeah,
We've been waiting on something, we've got the rest of our life to enjoy it. Hurry up and get on with it. So there's a real, not a divide, but there are different reasons why people reacted differently to that. But overall, when we went out for consultation, there was a huge amount of people in favour for this project. The majority, yeah. And when you see it coming to fruition now, although it presents new challenges for us, like we've got businesses in the city centre at the moment that don't have access, and so are struggling, to keep going. And we know that will change once the redevelopment is open, but what are we sacrificing at the moment to achieve that outcome is what we need to be working on in the interim. But no, I think overall, when you see people promoting the city centre redevelopment and proud of what's happening, and you see all the plans and then you see it coming to fruition, that's a huge block. But what it has done is it sparked interest for investor in Murihiku. People are, I might actually come home. Wouldn't that be cool? I could actually do my job via internet or Zoom, and I can bring my family home to where we can buy a beautiful house for half the price. Why wouldn't we just, change our lifestyle? I think lifestyle is going to be something that people seek, especially as a result of COVID. Lifestyle will be something that they seek, and that's something that we can absolutely offer. My husband and I are away to Queenstown tomorrow to spend time with our kids, doing a bit of tramping and biking and enjoying it. It's 2.5 hours up the road. Perfect,